giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry II, the Mr. Fantastic of Podcasting's Fantastic Four. First, the comedian, professional joke slinger Tico de Gallo. What's good, Tico?
What it do, people? You know how it is. You talk it, I live it. Breast milk still tastes good, even with quick powder milk.
It's too early to just remove
Yeah, I
him
mean,
from the
really.
stream,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's a little bit too early. It's too early. We can't do that right now. Okay. Let's
trying to
just
go off
bear
the
with
rails
it.
already.
I know. Let's just bear with it for a second. Okay. Let's just bear with it for a second and we'll make the judgment call from there. Okay. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Key?
What's up, y'all? It's Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom, aka Wine Sipping Mom tonight, aka your mom's favorite mom.
That is what is up. And of course, our social media assassin for the 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. It is Rob the Actual. What's good, Rob?
Man, well, you know what they say. It's your
What do
boy
they
Rob
say?
the Actual. You know what they say? Ruggedly handsome, geekishly intelligent, always here to bring balance to the force. And normally I'm a part of the Brown Water Society, but I'm on my Keisha tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you winding it up too?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm on my bouge tonight. You
It's the
feel
wind
me?
down time. It's wind down time.
Yes, it is. I will be sophisticated all night tonight.
You got to play the shark coochie there, don't you?
Normally, I would have a platter of the finest shark coochie, but not tonight. Just the wine. Just the wine.
Just the wine.
Thank you.
Just the wine. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the house with us, our favorite permanent guest host. Well, actually, he's our only favorite permanent guest host. I mean, we haven't been able to get rid of him yet, but hey, he's still around. We want him around. Comedian extraordinaire. Your
Here
dad's
we go with
favorite
this shit
rapper.
again. Just introduce his ass so he can say his intro.
Come on, bro.
Okay,
on.
God.
The honey mustard niggas, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
blah,
man.
blah, blah.
Yeah,
Man,
yada yada.
First of all,
look.
y'all gonna chill in disrespect.
Hey,
Continue,
Bishop.
Corey.
Thank
What's
you,
your name?
thank you,
What's your name,
thank you.
Hoodie Bishop?
The host of Intelligently Ratchet, which you can check out Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live and on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, in the house, Bishop Omega. What
sick of
is
this
good, my
Sick of
honey
it.
mustard brethren?
Yo,
Man, what
that
is
shit
going
took
on with you
5
guys?
minutes.
Listen, hey haters, don't hate on our light skinners.
Thank
Always remember, a great poet once said, "Pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings." There you go, right there. Let's get this show started.
Word.
Sick of this shit. Sick of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got an exciting show for you tonight. We have Shane Gang in the house. We're going to break this curse, and he's going to be on with us. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, IG, Straight to Tape. Go over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on the S2T media page. Now, before we really get started, with festive and all that, does anybody have anything special that they want to share with the people today?
No, I got my pajamas on.
Yeah, Tico, get right into it, bro.
Yeah, get right into it, bro. Get right into it.
That the holiday sweater with the baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Is
With the
Vando
child.
ever coming back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
How long? It's been
Yeah.
like 2. Is it been 2 years?
No.
No, it's only been a year. I mean, it feels like 2 years, but it's only been a year. And first, I mean, isn't the Boba Fett series? The Boba Fett series is before the season 3
Yeah,
of
it
The
comes on
Mandalorian. So
before. Yeah,
yeah.
it comes on before.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and run it. They were on what day was that? Friday
Oh.
into Saturday. They were it's like a continuous loop of all the Star Wars movies on TNT. So I slept most of those 2 days. It will wake up and watch the movie and fall back asleep. Wake up, watch some, fall back asleep.
You
Yeah,
I
slept
was
for
a
2
little
days.
girl.
I peeked in for Rogue One. That was it.
Yeah, I had a lot going on, Rob. Yes, I slept for most of 2 days.
I hear you, babes. I hear you.
And I got my booster. So
There's that.
And
There's
that would
that.
do it. And that would do it.
It definitely takes the battery out of your back.
All right. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, let's get things started by taking a look at some of the biggest news storylines of the week in a portion of the show that we like to call the headline grab.
That's my grab noise.
That's your grab. That's your grab noise. Okay.
Yeah, that comes with 25 to life.
I was going to say that'll get you in trouble at the office, Bishop. Chill
Don't
out,
be
bro.
don't be a Cuomo.
Don't be a Cuomo. And we better not see that on any t-shirts. Okay, that started here. Anyway, let's see what is in the headlines today. The January 6th committee recommends contempt charges for Mark Meadows.
So, is there a warrant for his arrest? That's all I want to know. Because the
No.
recommendation ain't shit if it ain't shit behind it.
And this is the whole thing with the January 6th commission. Of course, Mark Meadows, first decided to help out or at least be heard, and he turned over all of his communications about what was going on January 6th. But then he decided, no, I'm not going to stand in front of the committee. And so the committee, in a unanimous vote, decided to recommend that he be held in contempt. Now, from here, it goes over to the DOJ, and the DOJ from there makes that decision on if they're going to charge him and arrest him, just like they did our boy Steve Bannon. Yeah. So, a lot of stuff came out of the information that he passed on to the committee.
I think he got a visit from the goons after he did that.
Yeah, that's because I'm sitting here, I'm like,
He had
okay,
to.
if you're gonna pass all of this information off to the committee, then the next logical step is to comply and go in front of the committee.
Unless
in
you
front of
get
the
a visit
cameras.
from the goons. I mean, at least he was smart enough to be like, nah, y'all can't have my phone.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he gave him all this stuff and then was like,
And it was a lot of stuff, and I mean, it was a lot of stuff.
Dude.
Go
What
ahead, Bishop.
Do you think that he did it because it's like he was like, I'm gonna turn it over and I'll be protected, and then it was like, yeah, give it to us. We're gonna protect you. Oh, you know what? We ran out of the budget for protecting niggas, so you on your own.
Nah. That wouldn't have cost them one dime.
Yeah, no,
I think the goons got him, yo.
and
What
Government said
happened
that.
was they grabbed his telephone, and they evidently must have had, like, a black one of the black girlfriends must have popped out and just got his code and unlocked everything. That's how that shit runs down.
Why is it a black girlfriend though?
Because white girls
Nope,
just be
I don't.
like, oh my God, let me see your phone, and you be like, no. They be like, okay, but black girl be like, girl, boy, you better give me that damn phone.
Nigga, they will hire a private investigator. To
Exactly,
figure out
that's
the
what I'm
code of
talking
that
about.
phone.
That's what I'm
The
talking
white
Thank you.
girls.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Seen it happen.
Yep. Hey,
Then what you do? You could have just stole my fingerprint. You should have saved yourself some money.
Yep.
Right, or put it up to his face while he sleep.
Right.
Only works when the eyes are open.
Yeah.
Word. Shout out. Some
Tested
people
it just
do
in
their eyes
case.
open. Just in case.
Tested
you've
just
already
in case.
tested it. Oh, good.
Well,
good
I
move,
mean,
man.
it
Good move,
only
good move.
I mean, it only takes a second to open the phone. So You just open his eyes real quick, unlock the phone, and then run in the other room, lock the door.
If you got to do all that, you don't need
I've
to be in a
never done this
relationship.
before.
What
I
I'm
don't
saying
know
is,
what's in
anytime
the
you got
dude's
to take
phone
somebody's stuff and run out the
anymore.
room, you should not be in that relationship. That's
Right.
Not
You're
that
exactly
heavy a
right.
sleeper. You can't be pulling my eyes up, you know what I'm saying, without me.
I mean, but you'll be awake. But then by the time you like, figure out what's going on, she in the other room with the door locked.
Nah, my crib. There's no way no way. Nah.
no doors being locked
Not
in
gonna
here.
happen.
No locked doors. No locked doors.
Right.
Kick
No
in
locked
the door.
I just got sheets. So I just got sheets on my doorway. That's all.
That's what.
When it in 70s beats.
70s beats.
all you can't run through Tico house. All you hear is shh.
Right.
But but look, if you want to make sure you know someone's trying to sneak up on you, yeah, 70s beads, okay, and plastic on the couch, on the love seat, and that plastic, and that plastic runner in front of the door.
Yep.
Okay.
That runner get you every time.
How you gonna get snuck up on? How you gonna get snuck up on? Come on.
I forever.
If for added security, you just turn it over at night. You know what I'm saying? You just turn it over at night, so that way the spikes will be showing up. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody try to run in your crib, you got them. You know what I'm saying?
That boy on some Home Alone shit, ain't he?
Right.
Yeah. But look, I'll say this, okay? I mean, Meadows so far is the biggest name that was actually a part of the White House at the time. That this was going on. The information that he passed over to the committee. Yeah, I mean, look, that's some legit information. That was like a step-by-step outline of what was what was going on that day, of the communications that were going back and forth, while these infidels were charging Congress.
Infideling.
Exactly. Infideling. Okay.
Call him infidel.
Yeah.
Infidels going infidel.
That's funny.
What
so
do you do? Show an ankle? I don't know.
Yeah. So but him saying no is not a surprise, okay? But him going to the steps that he went to with turning over his stuff, because he really didn't, turning over his stuff is something he could have fought. He didn't fight it. He agreed. Turn it over. All right. So yes, I do believe, them goons talked to him.
Yeah, the government sent their Luca Brassi's after him.
The government, or was it Trump?
Thank you.
It was Trump's group.
I mean, yeah.
He ain't the government
as it
anymore.
were. Yeah, he ain't. That's right.
Yeah. So they had that little talk with him, and he said, "No, I'm not coming through." And now it's all on Merrick Garland, and to see what the the DOJ is going to do. Okay, which they probably will. He'll probably get arrested. He'll probably bond out. He'll probably talk some shit on the steps, just like our boy Bannon did. And we'll just see where Bannon, and we'll just see where it goes from there.
He's still talking shit too.
Bannon, but look, Bannon can't help but talk shit. The one thing about Bannon, okay, Bannon, seriously, Bannon looks like that guy. Okay, he looks like that creepy manager that you work with, that you bumped into out at the adult video store, and he wants to strike up a conversation with you, and you like, no, dude, no, you didn't see me here. That's who he looks like.
Like the kind that like to tell you about him and his wife's sex life.
Like, I really want to hear that. Nah,
Hey,
son.
bruh, nobody cares, bruh.
Thank you. I know I don't care. No, I don't want to. No, man, don't be showing me no pictures. What the hell is wrong with you?
That's an invite. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is.
Risky Republicans. Good
Yeah.
publications.
That's an invite.
Good publication there.
Yeah, guys, yo, let's see what's next. Next headline in the news. All right, so the Black Panther sequel set to resume filming in January despite right rumors. So,
This is such a thing, and it really doesn't have to be. But
yeah, I
The
mean, look,
right
we
man, the right man is keeping the black man down.
The right man.
we've seen, and you've seen a lot of a lot of posts online regarding Letitia Wright, who stars as Surrey uh in Black Panther, in her anti-vax stance and how that is jeopardizing her role in the film. Okay. Yet you had a source like uh Variety, who already put out that the movie is going ahead. They are going to start filming again, because they had, because they did have to shut down, and because she was injured previously while they were filming. But the filming is supposed to resume back in January with her as a part of it. Okay, so
so
where's
so
the fuss?
when did they start filming?
I think they started doing some principal shooting. I think it was like back in September.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so COVID was going on. The vaccine was a thing.
Exactly.
Like I would think, but also there's a whole lot of faking going on and not very uh, tight rules for these larger organizations around COVID vaccine. So I work for a consulting firm. They make you fucking everyone's mandated to get the vaccine. They have a separate service that they've contracted where we go in, we put in our information, we upload our vaccination card, and they not verify the vaccine, but just verify. They check everybody off the list, right? So
Hmm.
there's ways that for these larger organizations, and my organization has 500,000 people. Most of them are in the United States. So I say all that to say these lax rules in these larger organizations like the NFL, like these movie studios, Disney, is kind of like to say we have rules,
Hmm.
but their rules ain't really worth a damn because there are very easy solutions to making sure that if people are mandated, that they fucking have their shot.
Hmm.
Um, Similar to I've been doing payroll for 20 something years, and if the IRS really wanted to find out who the workers that employers are hiring that are illegal immigrants, it's a very very simple solution, but they don't because they really don't want to know, right? They really don't
Right.
want to know. They want to say they want to know, so they put kind of loose rules around it, but they really don't want to know because it's a very simple solution. However, same thing here. If she didn't have her vaccine when y'all started in September, then we would have heard about that then, right?
Hmm.
Right.
Um, I don't I don't think it's that. I think that maybe she is anti-vax. Maybe they gave her some time to get her vaccination September, October, November. So it's been like 3 months. Maybe they gave her some time to get her vax, but I don't think it is anti-vax as it may seem.
You think
That's just my
so? Do
opinion.
you think so? I mean, isn't that what it is though? They can't get you black and white. They can't get us black and white going against each other, but it's going to be vaxxed and non-vaxxed. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that the new racism?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying? I
that
mean, I mean,
if you're anti-vaccine, you should be willing to. That's fine. Don't get the
right.
vaccination, but
Hmm.
you're only going to be able to travel in those places and do those things that don't require vaccination. It's not
Right.
anti. I mean, it's not them against us at all. It's if you
But
If you
don't, just like if you like when I went to Malaysia, I had to get 4 vaccinations or I could not board the fucking plane.
right.
If I didn't
People
want to get
Exactly.
those
That's what I'm
vaccinations,
saying. So people are
th-
capping because
yeah,
the same people
right.
that are on social media flashing and showing off and stunting their passport stamps, flying all over the world and they on vacation, this, that, and the other, place. A lot of those places you had to get, like you said, Key.
Like if you want to go to Africa, you have to get. I had to get malaria. I had to get diphtheria, and maybe one or two more. Right? If I wanted to go enter the country, I mean, I could have got on a plane and I could have probably got to the airport in Malaysia. They wouldn't have let me off. Or maybe my first stop was it was China. Don't ever fly through China. But anyway, and I wouldn't have been able to get off the plane and get to my next plane. So
right.
It's a choice. It's no different than that at all. It's a choice. So there are increasingly more places. Like when we went to Puerto Rico, you had to carry your Vax card. And I get it, y'all. You can fake a Vax card with a damn Microsoft Word. I get all that. However, if most people are honest, and in order to get into places in Puerto Rico, you had to show your vaccination card to get into restaurants, to get into bars, to get into clubs. They have people standing at the door to get your Vax card. Right. I mean, you to check into a hotel, you had whoever was staying had to show their Vax cards. So it is not really that big. It's not that different than, however, malaria is not a global pandemic virus, right? It's effective in those tropical countries. So if you want to go there, they want to make sure that you're gonna be okay while you're there and after you leave. So you have to fucking get the malaria vaccine if you want to go. So now, if you want to work here or do this or do that or go to this place, you need to get the COVID vaccine. If not, then one, I just don't go to South Africa or Malaysia. And two, I just don't get to work in a Disney movie or play for the NFL or work for a consulting company.
Well, I would like to say this. I like to say this. Just it's kind of like no shoes, no shirt, no service. I mean, if you could, like, at the end of the day, you don't have to be here, And then what I don't understand is stop capping. Like, if you're not gonna get the vaccine, that's fine. But don't go out here and why go through the extra effort to make fake vaccine cards? You know what I'm saying? And do all that. Like, stand on your shit. Like, I'm not going to get a vax. Okay, well, we need a vax card for you to come in this business. Don't counterfeit one. You know what I'm saying? Fucking stand on your shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you're standing up for your health and all that stuff, don't fake the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Like, I don't.
But is this what it's about though, right? I think while online, she was talking about the vaccine. Now, you know how people get, when you wake up and you start getting information and you start feeling it, and she just started talking about being vaccinated and the vaccine. That's just big business. That's just big business. When you do that and you're part of a franchise like this, people tend to, don't want to see that involvement or anything on that note. So, I mean, she was just talking stuff and talking about how the vaccine, how it works, and how it doesn't work, and blah blah blah, and yakety yak.
Because clearly she plays a scientist on TV. But we'll continue.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this, and this is off subject but kind of on subject in a way. But Candy brought up a point that I wanted to make, or a question. Should they have, or should they recast T'Challa?
Hell yeah.
They should have recast him.
They should have been recast T'Challa, yo.
They should have this is how it should have went. This is gonna sound cold as shit.
Thank you.
But they should have said, R.I.P. Chadwick. All right, who's the next nigga we about to put in this
Thank you.
Precisely.
Thank you.
Precisely.
Yo, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
I would have put him.
Dude, if Daniel Craig had dropped dead of a heart attack, guess what? It would have been R.I.P. and they would have been casting somebody else.
Word.
How many fucking Batmans, James Bonds,
thank you,
Supermans,
Man.
Jokers, penguins. Like, how many of those have we had? And why is it that we have a question as to whether a legacy character with many, 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 many more stories to tell gets recasted or not? It really should never have been a question.
It was emotional.
Thank you.
It was
Like,
an
very
emotional
emotional.
decision. It was
It
an
was
emotional
emotional,
decision.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't. Listen. It wasn't our fucking emotional decision. It
Thank
was
you.
their decision about how emotional we are.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We ain't make that call. We didn't make that call. And I think I saw an article today that said Bozeman's brother said recast this shit. Like,
Exactly.
it's not us
Yeah.
making the decision. It's them saying, "Oh, they're gonna be mad if we recast." Hey, Phil. What do you think about recasting? Oh no, John. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, and this was Derek
There will
Rose.
be an uproar. No.
Yeah.
That's
And this
because
was
they were
Derek-
afraid. They were afraid. They were like this. They was like, Black Lives Matter. We don't, you know what I'm saying? It was like this. They what it is, they aired on a caution. They was like, we don't understand. We don't really understand. We don't want to piss off black people right now. We just made $1 billion off these motherfuckers. So let's not piss them off. White people scared of black people at what?
And again,
no.
It's an easy solution, yo. It's an easy solution. Do a fucking survey. We have this thing called the internet. Like, just ask the people and shit. Let's take a vote. Let's take a global vote. Is that like?
But you know, a
there's-
lot of people might have
Bishop.
said not to do
Yeah.
it because of the emotional, part of it.
Yeah, but what's going to piss somebody off more? Okay, recasting T'Challa for Wakanda Forever, and maybe waiting another year before you do it, or Wakanda Forever without a recasted T'Challa being a BS movie. What's going to piss you off more? What's going to
Being a
piss
BS
people
movie.
off more? You know what
like
I mean?
everybody
No,
that
we
I
gonna-
know,
we gonna
Rob,
complain
said
about
to
it, though.
recast. So I don't know who these emotional people are. I mean, yes, it was emotional. And yes, they'll probably pay tribute. They could have paid tribute to Bozeman in the next movie. But I think people still would have
Exactly.
gone
Candy.
for but it's not him, it's a character.
It's a character, right?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank
It's
you.
I mean, again,
Today, Victor
no-
Newman will be played by Robert Thornton.
right.
Whoa! Hold on.
No
hold on,
disrespect.
hold on.
I could pull that
You
off,
can't
by the way.
but you can't recast Victor Newman, okay? And that's
I
where
could
I
pull
draw
that
the
off.
line.
No, Perry,
That's
bullshit.
where I draw the line.
Listen to what I'm
fuck that.
saying. That
I'll
shit
play the shit out
happened
of
on a
Victor Newman.
weekly. It happened on a weekly basis. Like if they were on hiatus, or if the because you have to think the stories come on every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
If someone was out sick for the day, their understudy played a character. So you turn on the TV and Victor Newman is Rob for the day, just for the day.
Rob,
and
Rob,
then
you
Victor
would-
Newman's back
you
the
would
next
play the hell
day.
out of Victor Newman, yo.
Yes, I
You
would.
really
I would play the hell out of
You
Victor
would.
Newman.
Yeah, you would.
Yes, I would pull it off
And it's not,
with the utmost skill.
it's not like
Yes, I
they're doing
would.
this right here. It's not like they're saying, okay, Chadwick passed away. Let's go ahead and slap Brad Pitt in as Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Right.
they're doing
It wasn't
like,
that.
yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, Brad Pitt, blackface? Like the only person that we allowed to play back is Robert Downey Jr. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, and this could
Robert
open the
Downey
door for a
Jr.
brand new
probably would have
star.
been able to play it out. Robert Downey Jr. probably would have been able to pull it off, as much as I hate to say it, because I really hate
Iron
to
Man.
say it. But damn it, Tropic Thunder. Damn it.
Robert Thunder. Whoa. I'm just a man playing a man playing a man.
Right. That would have been me. That would have been me playing Victor Newman on The Young and
Oh
the
my
Restless.
Oh my
Yes, I could
God.
play Victor
Oh my
Newman.
God.
Yes, I would. I would
But
knock that shit out the park.
Grab the woman by her neck and kiss her.
Yes. Come here.
You know.
What's the lady name he been in love with for 58 years? What's her name? I forget her
I
name.
Yeah,
barely remember
I
Victor Newman.
forget. I
I don't even
forget.
know where
We
that
have
came
to-
from. What part of my brain?
But
it
yeah,
came
if I had
from.
to play Victor Newman for that, he got to put a younger woman. I'm not grabbing that old white woman and kissing her in the mouth. Sorry, not gonna do it.
And Rob,
Unless it's Nancy Wade,
and you'd have to grab with like this. You have to grab the neck like this, okay? Not even do the caress, just grab the neck like this. You know what I mean?
You know what?
He pull it off smoothly.
Don't we have a guest today?
I don't
Yeah, we
know,
do.
man.
You know
Betty
something?
White
No,
guy.
we do.
I do Betty
What?
White like
What?
now. Like I would do Betty White like now.
Key,
Like,
key,
Don't we
you know,
have a
key,
guest?
key,
Keisha?
Don't we have a
key,
guest?
key,
Like
key,
now.
key.
Like now.
You see,
Like, I would
you've been
have
talking about
pictures
that
of her,
whole
like,
opportunity, and he sit up
There we
here
go.
talking about. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
thank
Damn,
you.
this nigga talking about smashing
Woo!
Betty White. Get him the fuck out of
Ooh,
here.
I mean, really? Ooh,
Good
man.
gracious. Whew.
You
Look,
don't smash a
goodness.
national treasure, man. That's an that you don't.
That's
That's
true.
one you do not smash national treasures. You
That's
respect
true.
them.
all over. Bend that thing right
That's
on
true.
over that
The-
walker. Bend that thing right over that walker.
She ain't on the walker now, fool.
Nancy.
yeah,
But yeah,
look,
she is a national treasure. The internet
Yeah.
kid. She's the only person that cannot be killed by the internet.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Internet be killing people every day.
20 years.
All right. Look, guys.
Recast T'Challa.
Thank you. Recast T'Challa.
Hashtag recast T'Challa. I'm gonna start that shit.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our headline grab. But check this out, guys. Tonight's guest. All right.
On
Yo, this
Golden
kid's
Girl
family,
sheets,
man.
I just be
Shut
like,
up, Tico. Thank you. Okay. Look, man. Look. All right. Tonight's guest, man. Look, you can check out his latest release, No Safe Haven, on all streaming platforms. The brother's been killing it on the live show arena. Okay. You've seen him out on, you've seen him out on tour with Woo. You've seen him out on tour with Conway the Machine. He's about to go back out on tour with Shay Noor. All right. And look. When I mean his show is a killer. Look, man, listen.
If you want it, then I got it. Every rhyme I spit is like nostalgia. We can do it where you want it, just to show you niggas who the wildest. The weakest nigga in the building always be the one who scream the loudest. Ever since I was a youngin', I was taught to always be the foulest. Adaption is my only focus when it come to lyricism. Proud of bank bros. A flashy nigga never change clothes. Even if a nigga did blow, you can still hit him on the same phone. I'ma ride it even when the lanes close. How you haters like a main no. Used to rock a bucket, can't go. Niggas poppin', but they rock the same shows. You could try to hit me, but my line busy. Quavo got a nigga mind dizzy. Massacre somebody find 50. Tell him shame on his way to past Drizzy. I'm the reason you was getting cash with me. Now you niggas wanna clash with me. Got the nerve to even act silly. And the crown is what I'm bringing back with me. No pain. I've been grinding for a while now, but I'm hoping when it's gonna change. Looking for the sun to shine now, but I'm steady seeing more rain. Niggas wanna see me lie down, but I'm never playing those games. Never playing those games. Tell me when it's all gonna change. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, no limit. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, no limit. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, no limit. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't bout it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Straight to Tape. Here in the Straight to Tape virtual studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Shame Gang, what's up, Shame?
What's up, Shane?
Shame.
Yeah, what's good?
Yes,
The
yay!
curse is broke. The curse is broke, right?
The
Yay!
curse
Okay.
is broke. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, all right. Over
First
the
of all,
past year,
Perry, I'd like to say,
what?
now I see where our budget went, because that was a long ass clip. That was a fucking video. How much we pay you to do that shit, Shane? God damn, come on, man. That was yeah.
Look, man, look.
Our
I had
budget
to
ain't
make-
go nowhere because we ain't got no budget.
got no budget.
No budget.
All right.
Oh,
And plus,
man.
I had to make up for the two other times that the Shane
Yeah.
curse hit us, and we couldn't have you on the show. But now the Shane curse has officially been broken. And look,
Bro.
man, so glad to have you in the house. Look, I had to talk. Look, man, before we even talk about No Safe Haven, I had to talk about your live show, man. I caught you at the with the show with
Poorhouse.
Sky Zoo, man.
Sky
Yes,
Zoo.
the poorhouse. Man, the energy the energy that you emit when you are on that stage, man. Look. Talk about what you put into your stage show to bring that to the people, for the people to say, "Oh shit, gangland."
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like rehearsals, man. Like I like practice.
That's
Uh,
okay. That's
me
great.
and yeah, me and Dunny, um, we've been doing this for like 5 years now, and we know each other. I say the chemistry. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like like people was like, okay, like the way you seen the Locks perform when they did the verses with Dipset.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people was kind of like shocked by that, but I did I did a show with them, and they did it the same way that they did that show was the same way that they are on tour. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with chemistry and practice. They have chemistry with with technique. I have chemistry with Dunny, so it's like it works hand in hand, man. So like from the moment I'm like writing my music and everything, like I'm playing in my head how I want to perform it, how I want to do it, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, man. It's just it's what I call like a strategy in a sense. Yeah.
Buster
Shame, I think
Spliff.
I've seen
Oh,
you
Buster
live
Spliff.
like Tigo. It's been what, 3 times,
Yeah.
4 times,
Yeah.
and you're getting up there much like top of your the like Perry said, the energy in your shows
Right.
is amazing. You have such a diverse crowd, age wise, cultural wise, and you just bring all of that together and just blow it through the roof. So yeah, a couple more times you'll be up there. You'll be up there with my like most seen.
We gotta we gotta
Most
we
seen.
gotta, we gotta get that top three. Yeah.
Yeah,
Top three
yeah.
at least. Yeah.
You'll never touch. I mean, you may. It'll take years, but the roots,
Yeah.
and then everybody just falls short. I've seen the roots like 20 times. So.
That's fire. That's fire. That's super dope.
Man. Whew. Okay, I just want to go to the album No Safe Haven real quick, okay? Because it's been something I've been burning most of the year, right? And the amount of growth from your very first full-length album, okay, to this one. I mean, look, just talk to the people about, where that growth, where that growth came from, why you felt it was time to take that next step, and what you had to do as an artist to take that next step.
All right. I just got to a point where I wanted to make the music that I wanted to make. The first album was kind of like me trying to find myself in a sense and what I wanted to do, and then also impress my peers at the same time. And then it was just like, man, like, am I actually having fun doing this though? With the second album, it was more personal too. And then secondly, it was me more tapping into my songwriting skills. That's what I wanted to be known for. Like I pride myself on being a lyricist, but sometimes, you got to go outside the box sometime and do some things that make you feel uncomfortable. Cause, I came in as an era of just wanting to rap, and be a lyrical artist. I didn't really think about doing like fun type of music or any type of bops or anything like that, what I'm saying? So this album was that, and then of course tapping into the personal side of my life, expressing myself on how I was dealing with my relationships with my dad and religious purposes as well, and then my brother of course passing as well. So how those things took a toll on me and how I wanted to share it with the world and tell my story through that as well.
Word up. Nah, like I probably one of the only people on Straight to Tape that has seen Shane from the beginning. Like, you know what I'm saying, when he was absolutely trash to this point, to this point to right now. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't have to listen to that.
Yeah, we gave she go again. Yo, let he look. He was
Yeah,
going.
right
I
next
think
to
he
him.
was going. I
He's
think he
not
was
gonna be in
going
next
somewhere.
to him.
He's
That's
not
what
going
I'm
to be a
going
guest host on our
somewhere
show.
there.
Insulting our guest, okay? You don't insult our guest.
First of all, he's my guest too. You know what I'm saying? Shay was my homeboy. I got me and Shay was
That's
partners
fine.
for real. So,
Yeah.
but Shay know what I'm talking about because I talk this shit to anybody that that I believe in, like De Facto and all the rest of them. There was a point when, you know what I'm saying, where they just weren't as good as you see that polished structure, you know what I'm saying, when you know, and you saw that hunger when he was saying that, you know, he was trying to impress people, because Shane would come out and I want to be super duper lyrical and let me say it fast and da 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 da, and you like, yeah, that he rocked. The energy was always here, but he was like, yeah, he rocking, but what is he saying, right? Then Shane slowed it down, and you can see the evolution from being the rapper, like coming fresh off the street, I can rap with the people that's around me, to performing an open mic, Shane, to okay, oh, I got my first opening joint, to I'm a featured artist on second stage. Now I'm a featured artist on main stage. Now I'm on tours and all. It's an evolution, and like he said, it was when he got to that five, with that I don't know what year you got, and from the time that, because I knew you before you were with Dunny,
Right,
so
right.
it was that point where you saw him plug in with Sean Dawn the Back Twister, and that it changed. It was like, okay, this is a monster now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to you for, you know what I'm saying, your growth and everything like that. And keep growing and don't be afraid of anything. Now you're doing the music that you're doing, that you're comfortable with, and your fans will be there. You know what I'm saying? And some of the fans are still there from when you was just a rapidy rap nigga. Now you
they still there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that was another thing too. I started to focus on who my fans were. I think that's an important thing as an artist too. You have to figure out who you're catering to, you know. And so that was one thing I had to do. And then, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, I felt myself always trying to impress other rappers and other people around. And it's like, man, like, am I trying to impress them, or am I trying to sell music and to real genuine fans, you know? And that's what I had to decide. And it was like, okay, all right, well, I got to revamp this whole thing, you know, and figure this all out, you know. That's what I'm doing now.
You talked about your the just the milestones that you've gone through and the tragedy that you've gone through. That's a lot in the last few years. And I say all the time that the best artists kind of split themselves down the middle and kind of let us see all of their insides through their art. I know it's uncomfortable, but how uncomfortable is it, right? Like you can write it, and then it seems like there's different stages, right? You write it to get it out, because if you're kind of anywhere left-brained, you journal, you know, and you get your pain out on paper, and then you turn those into songs. And then I can imagine at the point where you get into the studio with other people around and there's a track laid and you start to do that. How is that emotionally for you? Is it cleansing? Is it painful and I mean, it could be a myriad of things, but talk to me a little bit about the emotion behind it.
It's in a sense, it can be therapy in a sense. I look at writing and doing music as therapy, especially now. I still have my tough days, you know, where I go through, you know, spells of, you know, where I see myself, you know, and I always tell people, like, you know, the first song, like my brother passed, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I really was at a crossroads where I really didn't want to do music anymore, because you know, my brother was a very important piece around me and, you know, in my life, you know, and support and everything. You know, I probably wouldn't be rapping to this day if he wasn't the rapper at first, because my brother was the person I looked up to. So he was like my Michael Jordan in a sense, because that was my, you know, my role model. And so I did everything he did, you know. So when he passed away, like I said, it was very hard. I wrote a lot. I wrote some, you know, to get through that. And then I did a song called Still Here, and that's on the album. And once I got through that song, then it kind of prepped me to get right back into doing music again. Because it was like, okay, you know, I could put all this out on here, and now I feel like I'm back, you know, getting back to the point where I know he would be happy, because I know he wouldn't want me to quit, you know. So that was, you know. And as far as like working with other artists, you know what I mean, it's just the thrill of I love working with other artists, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thrill of it, you know, being in the studio with other people and vibing, coming in a creative space, you know. I feed off that too, you know what I'm saying? And a competitive spirit to it as well. So
So we got some some questions in the comment section. I want to shout out some of the people in the comments. My man Jingle, Yak Fu Front in the building. What's going on, brother? He asked you, are you signed? And if not, what's your plan? Are you in the headspace that you want to be signed to like a label, or are you in the place where you are trying to totally distribute it yourself and sell it yourself? What's your plan on that?
Well, currently right now I'm signed to the distro deal with Equity. They're a distro company under Rock Nation. I've been teetering with them for about a year now. I mean, almost going on a year. I'm not signed to a major right now or anything like that. I mean, as far as a major, I mean, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't look at it. You know what I mean? I think if there's any opportunity to heighten what I'm doing here, of course, I would, of course, look at it. I've always, even if even if I did sign a major deal, I would still have the mindset of an independent artist, because me and Dunny do everything together. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to hiring my PR and marketing and everybody, like, we are very in tune with everything. You know what I'm saying? And we like to be very hands-on with it. So and we like to touch the people one-on-one. Like, I couldn't just let a machine just take everything I do and just be like, boom, boom, without me knowing or doing something too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's smart business wise too. Very smart
yeah,
business wise.
because like we want to be, like I said, when it comes to the distro stuff, like I know everything that I'm getting into as far as, the LLC stuff with my brand and everything, how much percentages and everything. I see all of that. Like, Dunny,
the money going out.
Me and Dunny are Dunny's very transparent with showing me things like that, and I always ask questions. Like, I never don't ask questions. That's something I always pride myself on, because I want to know everything. Because eventually I want to start my own label. I do have my own label now, on LLC, but which I'm only signed to. But eventually I want to sign other artists, like, as I grow more in the business.
Well, since you don't have a contract, I have one right here, there, Shane. I've been waiting. I just been waiting for. I was like, you know what? I was gonna say this. I was gonna say
that. Going nowhere records. That's going nowhere records.
You know what I'm saying? Going nowhere records right here.
I mean, it's all the paper's all crumpled up. Though,
man,
don't worry about this. It's going nowhere records. It's good. We got more. We got more of them.
That ain't nothing but the write up from his job for being late. That's all it is.
Pretty much.
Late and he worked from home. How you do that?
Right. Still got written up.
I don't have to be here. I don't have to be here. I could leave.
Oh, really? Really?
He got himself. So another question, man. Actually, a couple good questions in the comments. One of your good friends, I hope I don't mess her name up. Is it Kiara Lachey? Did I say that right? She said, "Tell them how hard you work for this." Proud friend moment. So yeah, how hard did you work for this, man? Like, talk about the struggles and the setbacks and the bounce backs and all that type of stuff, the ups and the downs, man.
Man, it's really been a long time. Like, I was doing music before, I got down here, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I get a lot of love back in the DMV. That's where I'm from, Maryland. But I get a lot of love off of it based of what I've done here. And so a lot of people up there proud of me and everything like that. But it's crazy because it's like, it was so much harder to get that recognition when I was there, and then here, coming here, what I'm saying, I was fresh and I didn't know anybody. I had to start all the way over. I had just got out of like a very crazy situation where I couldn't walk for like a year. I got hit by a truck. And so I was in the hospital and, contemplating what I wanted to do, got here, and then, started going out to open mics and stuff like that and just working it the old fashioned way. I think when I first got here, man, I went online and I didn't know anybody, and I knew like two people, and they were tapped in out here in the local scene. I was like, yo, where's the open mics and stuff? And they told me, they was like, this goes down on Monday, this goes down on Wednesday. So then I was like, okay, what's the other areas? So then I checked out Greensboro on Thursday, then Charlotte Friday. So I had like a route that I used to run where it was like Monday through Friday of all open mics.
Oh, dope.
And and I'm talking about getting off work. Not the first year, like I said, I wasn't working or anything, but once I started back working, then I was getting off work, driving to Charlotte on Friday or driving to Greensboro on Thursday, and and then getting back home at 2 o'clock in the morning, then having to clock in at 6 o'clock in the morning, my day job, and that's how it started. It was a grind, man. Passing out flyers, making business cards, introducing yourself to everybody in the room. Like, it's really a job. It really is.
Shane, for those millennials that don't know, could you explain what a business card is?
The business card. You got all your information on it, your email, your phone number. Nowadays they have QR codes. When I was doing it, they had QR codes.
We ain't had no QR codes.
Niggas had to actually type in the website. I had a
www.
Yeah. I had a
it's crazy because I know.
And a SoundCloud. It was crazy.
That whole SoundCloud joint going on. Yeah, your font had to be nice. Your font had to be nice back in the days, yo.
Having your brand on you at all times. I know a lot of people that want to be rappers and that I'll see them out and they were talking about their music and be like, oh, let me get some, let me see some. Oh, I ain't got it.
Shame. I mean, you from the era of the DAT. You know what I'm saying? You're from the era of the DAT. The DAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That piff and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the technology now, do you find that is it helpful or is it more of a hindrance? When I say hindrance, I mean for the simple fact that now Joe Schmo can come out and wake up out of the bed and just roll over and make a track more so than back in the days when you had to go to the studio or you had to go get it mastered and you had to do all this other stuff than now. So how do you feel about technology?
I think
in the game now.
I think it's dope. That's the beauty of it. I think it evolution.
Absolutely.
People, you went from selling CDs out their car to now, recording it and then you can upload it the next day and then everybody, all your fan base all across the world can tap into it. I think it's just you just have to figure it out. Like it's like a math problem. You just have to figure out what what you want to do. How you want to do it. I will say this: you will be surprised how many artists on a major label still do the business cards and all that stuff like that. Like when I was on tour with Conway, everybody in his camp, from J Ski to Love the Genius, all of them still had like mini flyers with QR codes and everything on it. And which was crazy to me was dope was like J Ski, shout out to J Ski from Drumwork, man. He had the QR codes and the flyers and stuff in every show. And when he got off stage with Conway, he was at his table or he was walking around the whole venue with like 400 or 500 people in the crowd and still passing them out. And I'm like,
the way. That's the way. Because there's so much, like Tico said, anybody can roll over in the morning, make a song, upload it the next day, and then they're an artist. But the people that stand out are the ones that grind. Like
you got to grind.
However, I must say
gotta make the music.
And I'm sure that Rob and Tico will agree and Perry will agree with me that I do miss having those CDs, those promotionals that you get when you're walking out of someplace. And then you pop it in.
Those were fun.
Yeah.
You pop it in and it's trash, and then you get to roll your window down and throw it out.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Hey, but look, I do have some interesting. Sorry, Bishop, give me a second. Do we have some interesting words here in the comment section from one Mr. Finney in Saint Omer? No matter who made it, no matter how easy it is to record, you still have to put it in the work. And I'm glad I'm glad he popped in because I do have a question. Of course, this is Donovan Duvall, okay, the rapper formerly known as Sean Don. Our man DJ Finn. How did you hook up with Finn?
600 names.
Like 3,000.
That is the man of many talents. I call him one half man, one half amazing. I was managed when I got down here. The first year, like I said, I was solo dolo. I met my first manager, and she would say, hey, you need to find you need a DJ. You need to find something, because every time I got the shows, I was always asking DJs, hey, can I give you my music so you can play it? Or or I think the first show I did when I opened for an artist, it was Do or Die, the group Do or Die. And when I got there, I didn't have no DJ, and so their DJ kind of looked at me like, nigga, I'm not playing your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you
he
think
kind of
you
looked
want to
at me
ride
like
in the
that.
back seat of my caddy?
Yeah. And
There?
so yeah, Do or Die, yeah.
Interesting.
Hold on, Shane. Can I just want to say something. The DJ. Well, hold on. This and what fucking universe does the DJ who DJs for Do or Die not want to play your music? Like nigga, you only got CDJs, man. You better put this one out of
Nah,
the
like you gotta think though, like you know what I'm saying, he there for them, you know what I'm saying, like he a part of their team, so
It's
you
Do or
know,
Die. Like
you
if
know,
I
you
my
think of it like
DJ,
they all
if my
come
DJ,
together, you know.
right, my thing is right here, nigga. You are you are the DJ for Do or Die, nigga. You only making $5.50 an hour to DJ, my
Hey,
nigga. Like, come on, man, play the motherfucking music.
hey,
$5.50,
he's
bitch.
stupid, man.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I got
He
there.
working on
He
tips.
kind of he wasn't too happy. He was like, man, nah, so I think he ended up still. No, he didn't do it. I ended up having to play my phone off. I had to play it off of my phone or something.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know how it went. It was so embarrassing. It was kind of whack. And then that's when I was like, man, I need a DJ. I need something, somebody to separate me from this. So I think I went through like 2 DJ trials with 2 guys I knew, and it didn't really work out. And I remember I went to a show at the Poorhouse, and I think it was a local show, and it was with Nappy Roots, and that was the first time I seen Sean Don. But it was crazy because I always listened to Sean Don. Like when I lived in Maryland. Somebody asked earlier like, where I'm from. I'm from Landover, Maryland. But okay, so I went there, and I was huge Little Brother fans. I didn't know who, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, huge Sean Don fan, but I never knew what this nigga looked like. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So saw him perform with some other cats. Saw him perform with some other cats. They killed this shit. It was a sold out show. And I remember I went on Facebook like the next day, and I was like, yo, I need a DJ. I was like, I need a DJ. Somebody hit me, let me know. And what's crazy is he was one of the people that commented. So I inboxed him, went to his house, and I'm sitting in his crib. And I'm sitting down, and I see these fucking records on the ground. It's like Little Brother, all this shit. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's his other name. That's his other name.
Right. And so he starts talking, and the more he keeps talking, I'm like, y'all know this dude somewhere. And then he started mentioning like Fontaine, and I'm like, dude, you Sean Don? I'm like, yo, you like, yo, really, like tossing Microsoft ass out of 98 Windows, Sean Don? And he like, yeah. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it was like a dream, to be honest with you, because like I said, like I was huge fans of them. And so then that's how it ended up working, man. Like I think we rehearsed like the next day, and then it was just like, all right, yeah, this is what I want to do. Yeah, right here. It was fire.
Man, shout out to being back in the day when you didn't know what rappers looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so let me see, man. Let me look in the comments section, man. So Jingle asked another good question. He said, how do you feel about the hip hop culture in Raleigh?
I feel like it's growing every day. Like you said, I went to an event last Sunday, and it was so many artists in there. I was like, damn, like I didn't even know who they were though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's a new rapper every day. I think I was like, okay, I used to be so plugged into the open mic scene that I knew every face, everybody that came through there. And then now it's like, fast forward, a lot of them people, some of them people not even doing music anymore or whatever. Or they got married, got kids now or everything. So now it's like the newer generation you seeing coming up. And so it's like, damn, yo, it was so many. So I think Raleigh is very diverse. I don't think it has one sound. I think it's everything, man. It's like a jambalaya pot. I kind of look at it the way
that's true
Atlanta is in a sense. You know what I mean? Where it's just everybody's just migrating here and then just putting on. Right now.
Well, Shame, it's always been like that, man. And I think that's
Yep.
the reason. And we've
Yep.
always talked about that. That's the main reason why North Carolina hasn't been so-called put on, for the simple fact that North Carolina, first of all, isn't South. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's the Middle East. We get bombarded by a lot from up top, down south, California. You know what I'm saying? It all hits us in the middle. So all the artists, even back in the days, never sounded like anybody else. You had
Yeah.
Seventh
There's no
Tribe.
North Carolina
Right.
sound.
There's no
No
North
North
Carolina
Carolina
sound.
sound. So you know you had Yak Food, you had Seventh Tribe, you had Sankofa, and other cats, Sister Rhonda, and everybody else. Everybody just sounded
Monty.
different. Yeah, Monty, right? Nobody sounded the same. So yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like that now too. But at the same token, you know, I guess it's the cadence that cats are rocking right now.
So I got a question for Shane. Speaking on the open mic side, you know what I'm saying about you because you work the circuit, right?
Right.
Would you ever like right now, just for shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? You working on some music, kind of like comedians do. They run like Jerry Seinfeld, Dave Chappelle. They go run open mics just to work songs out. Would you ever do that again? Like, you know what? I'm gonna hit a few open mics. You just come in, sign up, like you know what I'm saying. You pay your $5 to get in, put your name on the list, go 20th. Burn the shit down and just leave. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why like rappers never did that. You know what I'm saying? Never went back to the open mic to like kind of work the music a little bit. Or do you think it takes too much away from other stuff?
Security.
I think it would take away from a lot of stuff, and then secondly, you have to get to a point where it's like you have to outgrow it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no disrespect to the scene or anything like that. I just think if I tried to do it, I think Dunny wouldn't let me do it anyway. But man,
I'm gonna talk to him because I'm trying to get
fight
you
about
to
everything. Like I'd be like, yo, should I do this? Should I? No. Like you shouldn't do that. Please. No, you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I've done that. I think what I do is I do it during live shows now. Like to be honest with you, I'll just if it's a crowd, I'm so comfortable with what I do now that I don't mind trying it out. And if it don't hit during the crowd, then it don't hit.
Your manager is really managing right now in the comments. Now.
Hell no.
Better listen.
Dunny, let that do open mic. Dunny, let
managing.
him open mic.
Yeah, so it's just like I just try it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, like you said, once you know your crowd and people know who you are, they're gonna fuck with you off their strength because they fuck with you.
Right.
9 times out of 10 anyway. I mean, but I would hope if it's trash for them to tell me. But but still,
I will.
Yeah, try that. Of course, I know you will, of course.
I think you should have told Do or Die. That still makes me angry. I'm never gonna forget that shit.
That was crazy though.
You are Do or Die. Back to you, and I'm the caddy.
It was like 20 people at the show. It was like 20 people at the show. But I was hyped though. I was like, man, it's my first time ever opening for somebody big.
Right.
You know, and then big-ish, you know. And then it prepared me for the next show, you know, because I think the next show I did Lazy Bone. Yeah, the next one I did was Lazy Bone. So it prepared me for the next one. Yeah.
But everything happened as it should, because if you hadn't got dissed by the damn Do or Die DJ, then you would never been like, shit, I need a DJ.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't have found Dunny. So
You did, and you died. It's all right.
So since Dunny is here, so how much is Dunny like a personal trainer? You know, you go to the gym and the personal trainer, you know what I'm saying, gets on your fucking nerves and, you know what I'm saying, making you do this one set over and over, talking about one more time. And you'd be like, shut the fuck up. And then afterwards, it's like, yeah, you know, my personal trainer, you know what I'm saying, work the shit out of me today, but that's still my people's, you know what I mean? So how many times during the session do you want Dunny to just shut the fuck up and leave you alone? Tell us about that.
remember, we're unapologetic here. We're unapologetic.
I don't think I ever got to that. We never got to that point. Like, I mean,
lies, nigga.
I'm gonna be real. Nah, you trying to know? I know what you're trying to do. Like, he pushes me every day. Trust me, I ain't gonna front. He does push me every day.
Look. I wonder where you get that line from.
On task, man. On task.
You know, but I mean, I already know what Bishop was gonna say when I told him to stop playing that old shit. But I mean, our work ethic is crazy. Like I said, I love to practice and go over shit. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So when we have rehearsals, you know what I'm saying, they can go hours and hours. But like I said, as far as like music wise, man, he pushes me. He'll tell me if I'll send him songs all the time, and I'd be like, man, what you think about this? And he'll tell me, nah, like, straight up, like, and I might think it's hot. I'd be like, yo, what you think? This shit fire. He'd be like, nah. And I'm like, what? And he's like, nah. And I'd be like,
but
sometimes I'll challenge that though, because sometimes I'll be like, all right, I'll still put it out, and then later he'll come.
What challenge?
Like,
What song was he like no, and it made it on the album anyway? Is there one?
not with this album.
Mm-mm.
Not with this album. I'm gonna say with some new stuff that's been unreleased yet. He's like, nah. And then I've like played it or done it live at a show one time, and then the crowd just like acted like was like, oh shit, this is fire. And then he'd be looking like, oh shit, yeah, let's go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold up. I don't know if was it Elevation? I don't know if he liked the Elevation at first. Like, I got a song called Elevation, aka Way Up. I don't know if he liked it at first, but then when we did it at a few shows and the way the crowd was going with it, then he was kind of just like, oh shit, yeah. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but some songs sound better live though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we both know a rapper that sounds, his shows are super dope live, but when you listen to his album, his Cat in the Hat rhymes, you're like, God damn it, this is not what I paid for.
yeah.
Just do a live shit, you know what I mean? But his show is dope. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a good ass, you got songs that are good show shit. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I thought you and Dunny were like in the studio together. You know what I'm saying? And you was like ghostwriting on some lineage shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, like you said ghostwriting lineage, you gonna get him choked, bro. No. We never. I mean, I always like the creative process differently because like when I did No Safe Haven, he didn't hear nothing until it was finished. He heard maybe 2 songs, and then I remember like one day I sent him like majority of it. Then I said, "Yo, come by the studio, and I want you to hear it from top to bottom, or whatever, and help me sequence it, and or put your input in it. Then you know what I'm saying." I was like, "Then we could push it back, you know what I'm saying, or whatever." And when he heard it, he was just like, nigga, there's nothing for me to do. You know what I mean? He was like, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that process. That way, and you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to take away from what he's doing too. Because I know, like I said, he's still an active rapper too, an active dope rapper at that. And so, I know he does what he's doing. He's got to, stay focused on that too. So I'd rather just do my stuff, and then when it's done, hey, here's my, song. Because I think when I did No Safe Haven, I actually recorded like 35 to 40 songs, and I just kind of picked the best ones out of it, and he kind of helped me sequence it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey Shane, let's nerd out real quick, man. Should Marvel Studios recast T'Challa?
Yes.
Thank you.
I think so because
Thank you.
I think so because that character is so powerful in what it stands for. You know what I mean? In our community, and it's Black people, you know what I mean? And children and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then too, like, I mean, I don't think he would want that. I don't think he would want his character to die off like that and then never be played again. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other good African American actors that I think could take in that role. I know one guy I think that would do a good job.
Who?
Are you putting your name in there? You putting your name in the hat? You know
Method Man.
Nah,
no, that's Bishop.
I'm not gonna say Method. Yeah, that's Bishop from
Method Man. Yeah.
I'm gonna say old boy that played Cottonmouth on
Mashar Ali.
Yeah,
but he's playing Blade though. He's playing Blade.
Oh, he's playing Blade. Oh, well, damn, that's fine. That's even better, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Besides that, I don't. Oh, you could do old boy that played on Lovecraft Country.
He would do. Yeah,
he's straight.
I think Denzel's son. Somebody said put Denzel's son in that joint.
I think that's a good pick.
I know, my pick is, still, old boy from Watchmen. Okay, the cat that played Dr. Manhattan.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
yo,
mess
he's
up his
dope too.
name, but he
Yeah.
is dope. And I, I
Yeah.
always thought he'd be great for it. Shame, got a question for you, okay?
Mhm.
What is your favorite upcoming Shame feature?
You mean like this? Hold up, you mean this not came out yet?
Does not come out yet,
Well, he's trying to let
exactly.
you look at him trying to let you. You almost caught him too.
We S2T and TMZ.
STTMZ and
That's a question mark on that one, man. That's a question mark. You gotta stay tuned for that one.
What's your
Shay was about to
favorite?
say, he's like, yeah, Sci-Hi
If
the
you,
Prince and
if y'all was
Jay-Z.
at the
Ooh.
show, whoever was at the show, the Disguise show, I premiered a lot of new music and I said some names on stage. And so yeah, like if they was there, if you wasn't there, then you missed it. But yeah, you got to wait till next year.
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen, I was there, right? And I can tell you
Mhm.
those names if you want to know. My Cash App is $ Bishop Omega. You know what I'm saying? So, I was the host at the show. You know what I'm saying? I got a funny story too. One time, like Shane put together World War IV.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you about this shit, okay? Because every time I do a Shame show, this is the only show that I haven't done with Shame when no one has tried to get on stage with me. These, like, you talking about a Shame curse? I have a
Yeah,
host of curse with
that's
me
a
too.
curse.
Right. So Shane overlooked me to he got like
Don't
wasps.
say the names.
He got the whole crossbones, and it's like 8 groups, fan biz, and he got these 8 conglomerates, and they all performed to see who was the best conglomerate. And so these motherfuckers talking cash shit in inboxes and all that stuff. Great. So they get me to kind of do the announcement at WXTU, but they get these other cast of hosts. This other dude that I, what I'm saying, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy in real life. And I'm sitting there and I had to save this nigga show. Like I literally
I can attest to that. He did save the show. I can attest to that. He saved
I
the show.
had to get on stage and like, yo, let me take over for you. And homeboy was so I'm still mad at Shane for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say I hold a grudge. First, it was the fact that you didn't give me a t-shirt for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for it. And then this show. But nah, like what I want to say is this right here. Like, yo, Shane has the best show ideas, man. That was one of the dopest. Like, if you're not gonna say Shane is not a part for the culture, he wouldn't put himself, like, he was willing to lose that shit. He you know what I'm saying, he was self-deprecating. He allowed people to make fun of him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, you know what I mean? He understands it. He's like, no, I did this for hip-hop as a whole. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for that genius idea. I never told you that, but you know what I'm saying? Outside of me saving the show, like, I wish the hosts were better because I wanted to watch it.
Man, I don't know what that was a favor, man. He was a homie, and he asked for a favor, so I was like, all right. But then when that happened, I was like, man, this is dry, bro. Like, I literally had this. I saw Bishop in the crowd and was like, dog, can you just get up there? I'll give you whatever you want, bro. I'll give you whatever.
His turn
you
to
want.
get on stage.
Please.
His turn to
Yeah.
get on stage.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like, that was a dope.
Man, that shit was
really
hilarious though. But that shit was a dope. We waiting for the number 5 on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, like, you know what I'm saying, the way, because y'all get chippy. Like, y'all not in the inbox.
I want to do it again, but if I do it, it got to be bigger than what it was before, and then with everything in order now, it just makes it really tough with the COVID restrictions and a lot of people, even though you say it and you tell people on the flyer that you have to be vaccinated or you have to show a negative test, it's still hard to still get those bodies in the building, even though you say that a million times. Right. So it makes it a little challenging. But I mean, if we figure out the kinks and figure out how we want to bring back, then I know we definitely got to bring the winners back. I think Crossbones won, so we definitely will have to bring them back to defend their title, and try to figure it out. Time schedules, of course, too, because next year is going to be like crazy busy.
Right. Yeah. Right. No, we can wait till 2025. You know what I'm saying? When you one of the old niggas that you be talking about.
Nah. Here we go.
And look, and Sham, I gotta ask this as well, okay?
Yeah.
Now, earlier today, because pay attention to your social media. Earlier today, you got an opportunity to do something that you've never done before at a show.
Right.
Pray
Man,
tell, what was that?
Just tell the
man,
story, Shane. Just tell the story.
man. All right, so I did this show last Friday. It was a Carolina Waves event, and man, yo, like I'm not gonna front. Like I got a lot of love last night, a lot of love. And got off stage, and yeah, one of my homegirls, that is a DJ, like was like, man, like it's amazing to see, what you've been doing and what you've grown into. And so she was so proud of me, and she was just like, can you sign my tees? Like, I'm like, oh shit, like I ain't never done this shit. I've always seen other people do this, or people get tattoos of them on.
Nigga, you made it.
You made it.
Oh shit, man. So yeah, man, that was definitely a bucket list type of moment for me.
So
I told her, I said, I might have to try to frame it or something. Nah,
Hey Shane, look, if that was me, you should have wore the gold fronts to the interview. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your fronts in the interview. You're like, I signed the titty.
Man,
Go pop in the fronts.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Shane, but you know what I'm saying. Usually when I write my name, I like to lay my arm around it. You know what I'm saying. Whatever I'm laying.
Oh, you lay your arm on the right.
You know what I'm saying. It's right that. You know what I'm saying. That's how you get both titties at
Fuck
the
around
same
and got
time.
me a damn sexual harassment charge.
Right.
Like, he was signing my titties and then he groped me. Like, what the fuck? Like,
It's only sexual harassment.
And you would have
if
gone
she don't
down for
like
that.
it.
Because she
Hell
only
yeah.
asked you to
Harassment if she don't
sign.
like it.
She did not ask you to
Exactly.
touch.
Exactly.
She gave you consent to sign. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
No me tooing. No me tooing for shame. Gang.
Don't be a
I had me like
Cuomo.
Tupac and shit.
Don't be a Cuomo.
Don't be exactly. Don't be a Cuomo.
Don't be a
Yeah,
Cuomo.
exactly.
Shame.
Looks like the curse is broken.
The curse is the curse is definitely broken. No more
Because
shame curse.
we've gone through this
Explain
interview.
it.
We're asking questions. And I'm thinking in the first thing that hits my mind, like, damn, haven't we asked that question before? But no, we haven't, because we were supposed to, and it just never worked out. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So explain the shame curse for the benefit of those of you that are joining us that don't know what the hell we're talking about and think we're just having one big private joke session here.
Man, we could never get this shit right. Like, I don't know if it was my phone or what, but
It was a myriad of things. A myriad of
Internet
things.
issues, the phone.
Internet. We could never have this conversation, never have this interview. It'd always be like, it got to the point where I was just like, Dunny, can I come over your house and do this interview? Like, what type of laptop, what type of computer you got, bro? Because my phone is fucked, my internet.
And it was it twice or was it?
It
Twice
was like
or
2 or
three
3
Twice.
times.
It was
Yeah,
like
it
it
was
was
twice.
yeah.
I feel like it was 3 times.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah,
three
it was
times.
3
Yeah.
times. It was 3
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. But look, finally, we're
shit,
able to
good
get
shit.
this interview in with
Yeah.
no mess ups from
Thank
Shane. Okay, with no mess ups
Woohoo!
from Shane. Beautiful. Shane, what do you have coming up? Now I know you're supposed to be going back on the road with Shay Noor. All right.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
tell the folks what you got coming up, my man.
Well, the show with Shay is just a one-off. I was gonna do the rest of the tour with her, but I got something else that's coming up a better opportunity, and since I fortunately I couldn't do the whole tour with her, so I'm just gonna be doing the 23rd show at Snug Harbor in Charlotte. It's gonna be me, her, and Crisis. And I think somebody else. It's one more person too. I'm not good with names like that, so forgive me, whoever the artist is. No disrespect. And then also, but yeah, got some really dope news dropping this Friday. Can't wait. I holding it in right now. I can't even like say anything, man. But yeah, like stay tuned. That's something
Can you get
really,
a clue
really
or
big.
something? Oh.
Yeah, I can't, man. Like
I
I
know,
want
I
to,
know,
trust me, I want to
I
so
know.
bad, but I can't. But it's definitely dropping Friday, and new album, of course, coming next year. But yeah, what's dropping Friday is really gonna be something really special. Man. I can't wait.
Well, look,
what's up.
man, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out No Safe Haven, make sure you do. Okay.
Please
It's
do.
on all of your favorite digital streaming platforms. If you've never seen this man live on stage, ripping it up, lighting it on fire, signing titties everywhere, you got to.
Signing titties.
You got to. You got to check him out on
I'm gonna drop
stage.
everything off my head.
Especially if he's going on tour with MC Hammer.
Word
Who
up.
said that?
Johnny.
Money said that.
Old
Wow.
niggas tour. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Old niggas tour.
that's
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Like,
With
damn.
Shame,
That-
MC Hammer.
Shame, but all I want to do is just sit beside 357. I know three probably look like 6, and I probably at 7 probably look like 9. But you know what I'm saying? You know,
But five,
they
still
got bigger.
five.
I think they got bigger.
But look, Shane, you family here, bro. You are welcome back
Always.
anytime. I mean, now we got this one off where everything went well. Yeah, we got to at least do 2 more. So we'll get that set up.
After we announce this joint Friday, man, I'll definitely let her come back like later on,
Nah, just come on and tell us to be ratchet. We come on Wednesdays. You come tomorrow. So we ain't doing that.
Oh, word. It still ain't Friday, nigga.
What did he say? He didn't say nothing. That was an apparition. He didn't hear nothing. No, he didn't hear nothing. He didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Lord, there you go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, Shame Gang. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Coming through the straight to tape, man.
Yeah.
The curse is over.
Over.
The curse is over. Over.
We killed it.
I know for the shit freeze again. Dunny said
Right.
sign off now for the shit freeze.
There you go.
Okay, bye.
Later.
Say
Woo, man. That was a fun show, ladies and gentlemen. That was so much fun. And no more shame curse.
There it is.
Precisely.
That
Boom.
Yes.
That baby done got his internet. He got more hamsters in his wheels.
Man. Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
just
happens when you make that show money. That's that good old tour money. You know what I'm saying? You go in to get, some more BPMs in that good old speed.
What he don't know is that we were petitioning for him to go to Dunny's house.
Right.
Yeah, we were.
You know what I'm saying?
That's truth. That is absolute truth.
Just
I mean,
What you looking mad about?
look.
Got her.
Rob, I'll share a secret. Was trying to have him on before, and Dunny wasn't at the crib, so we just couldn't do the show. So
Okay.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
we just couldn't. We just couldn't. But you know what?
We did it.
We did
Yes,
it.
we did it. Yes, we did it. And Yo Tico,
Yes.
do you have anything weird for us today?
Matter of fact, I do, sir.
Oh, my
I
go-
do.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Tico's Theater of the
Weird.
It's
Super
the
weird.
It's the voices. Just the voices.
Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks.
I'll drink to
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all. My bad.
Lick
Mute my
on
mic.
the
I mute my
nuts
mic. I'm sorry.
and suck the dick.
Where are you going with this?
There's scandals going on, ladies and gentlemen. Scandals. Me, myself, I like a woman that's natural, got all her, got the hot pocket, just, the natural. I like women that's natural. You can extend your hair and all that other good stuff. That's for you, not for me. But anywho, there's scandals going on, ladies and gentlemen. Scandals in the beauty pageant. I know you're like, there's always some type of scandals going on in beauty pageants. I mean, what was it, Vanessa Williams, you know what I'm saying? She did the Playboy joint, you know what I'm saying? That was scandalous. You know, some other stuff popped off, but ladies and gentlemen, in Saudi Arabia, I'm sorry, and in Dubai right now, there's a scandal going on. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Botox has been seen and has been used in the beauty pageants. And I know you're like, you know, that's not so weird, but they're using Botox on camels, everybody. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Camels are grabbing Botox up in their upper lips to make their lips and their humps look better. Because why? There's a beauty pageant of camels. That's right, a beauty pageant for camels. The grand prize is $66 million for the most beautiful fucking camels. So these dudes are going around here getting hump reductions and hump enhancements and, you know what I'm saying, lip injections from the top lip into the bottom lip to make these camels look very, very, very attractive. Which leads to the question of attractive to whom? I mean, for someone to sit there and look at a camel and to be like, you know, that's a fucking fine ass fucking camel. Would you look at the humps on that someone, bitch? You know, you really have to
beg
think
you
about
differ.
that
Hold
type
on.
of person.
No, I think Beyonce
No.
already did that.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna log off.
So,
Don't do that.
all I'm saying is this right here. So now, because of the scandal, they have to redo the whole pageant. The Saudi Arabian prince, he says, I want to see the beautiful, I just want to see pure natural camels. And everybody knows what's the difference between one hump camels and two hump camels. You know what it is, right? It's a fucking hump. So, I would like to say, please, ladies and gentlemen, don't kiss camels because they spit. I don't know. I thought that was just weird. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's my theater of the weird. Camels and Botox.
Camels and you know what? K
That was
Jay-
some, bro. That was
Jay,
some.
that-
That was
that-
some
right-
weird shit, even for Tico.
Yeah. K, please. Okay. I usually don't beg you to do this. Yeah, I do.
Yes, you
beg
do.
to it.
Every
Yeah,
time
yeah,
I have to
yeah,
come in and
I do beg you, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, drop
all
a
I have
verse
to
on
say
them.
is that tell the people that you love them. Check on them. Spend time with them, for they may not be here tomorrow. That's all. That's all I
That's
got
it?
today.
That's
I
it.
wasn't prepared for the camel hump and Botox.
Yeah, he kind of threw me off with the camel hump. He really did. He really did. Sometimes I hate him, but look. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, thank you for joining us on Straight to Tape. You can always catch us here on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platform. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, IG, Twitter, Straight to Tape. Go over and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel, S2T Media. Yo, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. I think it's time, bro. You know it's time. Go ahead and show some love to the comment section.
Okay. What y'all don't know is that I was just about to freaking die over here.
What happened?
Nothing,
Choking
man.
on your wine?
You choked on my wine a little bit, man. I had to mute because I was over here hacking it, man. Listen, bro, went down the you know how it goes. Yeah,
Go ahead and say
but
it.
I'm okay.
Go ahead and say it. Went
I'm
down the
all
wrong
right.
pipe. It's okay.
We're not.
You
Yeah,
can say
pause.
that.
Um,
You're a grown up, Rob. You don't have to say. You don't have to say it.
shut up,
That's true.
Keisha. Keisha made
But
it.
he's a grown up.
She
He should
walked
be
me
able
right
to
into that
say
door.
the wine went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah, hella pause. But yeah, it did. It did. It went down my throat the wrong way. Excuse me. Hella pause, super pause. But anyway, yo,
Mega pause.
thank you everybody that hung out with us tonight, man. For us having the homie Shame on and just our regular people, man. But I just want to roll through because we got a lot of people that joined us tonight. So starting with the homie, the Big Chief, Raj, also the homie Raph. We had Champ in the building. C's, what's up, bro? We had Jay Burke in the building. My man Daniel Allen, Candy as always. We had Emily Mack in the building. Also Ann P. I think they checked in from YouTube, y'all. So shout out to them. Also, we had Nikita J, the poet. Also, Damone Kelly in the building. Our homie Deveron, as always. Jingle Bell, what's up, man? What's good with it? We had also Devin Mitchell. Kiara Lachey was active in the comments with some good questions. Alex Flowers. Also, man, can't forget the homie Dunny. Brittany Cherie, and also I think her name is Jamisha Moore. I don't want to mess her name up. Jamisha looking for more. Tanya T and Candy in the Reacts. We had Record Stowe sharing the stream, as well as Bishop, thank you, as well as Berg, thank you. Xavier Skinner, Chantel Hunt, and the homie Michael Innocent sharing the stream. So thank you for everybody that rocked with your Straight to Tape crew tonight, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You guys are the stars.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Definitely the stars. Straight to tape. Look, um, once again, another great show. Yo, Bishop.
Hmm?
Yo, man, what's going on in Intelligent Ratchet tomorrow night, bro?
We're gonna talk about homegirl Nancy Reagan, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, the throat god Nancy Reagan. With the Guac Walk 3000. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying. We also gonna delve into the Drake and Kanye West show to for the Larry Hoover benefit, and the fact that it looks like they were. I don't know if I can equate it to them rapping on a piece of crack or mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of looks like to me. So yeah, man, we gonna
And
we
all
gonna
that
go
damn
ahead and
smoke, man. All that smoke.
yo, that's what I'm saying. It reminded me of crack. Like if you ever seen somebody microwave a, when they call it a cookie, it looks like that. And just look like a cookie or crack, and it was just smoking. So shout out to Kanye West and his Mega Man boots. You know what I mean? Because he had the boots of all boots. So we're gonna talk about that on Intelligent Ratchet.
Candy said she ain't doing it, yo. Candy said she ain't talking about that shit.
Yo,
Mutinate,
listen.
mutinate.
What I'm saying is this right here. Candy is not the only show. Ain't the only host on the show. So guess what, Candy? You can simply mute yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And we'll bring you back on some more thought-provoking shit. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
Candy, he tried to fire you on your day
I
off,
didn't
mama.
fire her. I did not fire her. No, I said, hey, we have enough hosts to you don't have to talk about being a throat god. But she said no to drugs, but now I like the ratchetness when we found out she's a throat god. So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nancy Reagan. There's nothing wrong with fellatio. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh wow, oh wow. Well, ladies and
Fellatio,
gentlemen,
fellatio. I knew her well.
look, guys, make sure you catch Intelligently Ratchet tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Facebook Live, YouTube. Also, look, shouts out to our family over at Front Porch Discussions. Make sure you catch them as well on Thursday, 6:15 Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and also on Facebook Live.
Watch
Wow.
all three shows. Watch all three podcasts because it goes. It's like Front Porch, Straight to Tape, and then Intelligent Ratchet, and that you want to kind of get that in you.
It's balance.
So that way you prepare. This balance. You know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and get the, you know what I'm saying, the good work, the educational part, and your drug dealing cousins. You know what I'm saying? Right here at Straight to Tape. You know what I'm saying? Straight to
True
Tape.
that.
You're the one that just said that the stage looked like someone microwaving a cake of crack.
Yeah.
Whose microwave was I looking at, Keisha? Whose microwave
Yours.
did I see that in, Keisha? You're the only person that
Yours.
cooks on this whole thing.
No, I don't cook crack
Keisha the
food.
chef. Keisha
I
the chef. You
should
know what I'm
though.
saying? You should change that over to Keisha the chef. I'm out.
Speaking of which,
Uh,
Raekwon looks kind of good now that he got his teeth fixed and he got a beard. He
Did he
looks
get a
so
T
good.
fix?
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me see this
Mm.
picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us on Straight to Tape. So, for the first lady of S2T, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y.
I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it through with these men of mine here on this show. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
You
I'm
gonna make
gonna
it. You gonna
make
make
it.
it.
I'm gonna
For,
make it. I'm gonna make it.
for the comedian and professional joke slinger, Tico de Gallo.
A friend asked me to do some amateur competition swimming. I told him no, thank you. The last time I swam competitively, I was going for the egg.
Swamp.
Yeah, swam.
Swam.
No, not
This
swam.
nigga
You don't
said
swam. You don't
swam.
swam and you don't swam and you don't swam and come. You swam. You swam. Because the U is
Look,
long.
okay, Rob. Look, Rob, I apologize right now. Okay, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the social media assassin, Rob the actual. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, well, it's getting cold outside, and people are starting to post on social media that they're making chili. I don't want to see your watery ass chili on
Mmm.
my social media. Please
Chili
learn how
soup.
to cook chili before. I mean, if you want, what I'm saying, like taco soup or southwestern style soup, just say that, but don't call your watery shit chili, please. Thank you.
You know what's a cooking hack to make thicker chili?
What's that?
If you don't know how to do it anyway, if your chili comes out watery, a can of refried beans. Now it will give you the worst gas of any chili that you've ever had in your life,
Sure will.
but it's
That is
tasty
facts.
and it thickens
Yeah,
it up. So try it. Take
That
some
is
gas eggs
facts.
first, though.
Sure will.
yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man C. Perry Lee's in a
Viscosity matters.
second. Um,
That's why
enjoy the
Candy's my
week.
people, yo. That's why Candy's my people.
Lord, look, guys, enjoy the week. Okay, always remember, let's get active, let's stay focused, and let us check you out next week.
Yeah.
We out.
Ho, ho, ho.